everyone, how's everyone doing? So over the next 2 days I'm going to run a wellness evening that you can use your hands more in the evening and help to tone, contour your skin. I'll do some facial yoga and muscular movements, and it's just a lovely way just to wind down in the evening. It's very good if you suffer with stress and hold stress into your face, or if you just want that contouring anti-aging effect to the skin. So first off, what I'm going to do is some lymphatic drainage on the chest. So very gently in circular movements, you're going to just work the way out in circular movements, nice little light movements. Just keep your shoulders up nice and straight, and then put the pressure points just underneath your arm there. So you're going to do all the movements in 3 steps. So once you follow that through in 3 steps, you're just going to actually drain after. So then with your fingers, you're just going to drain it. Next step, just to kind of loosen out your shoulders and your arms. With the heel of one hand, you can place at the opposite side of the arm. You can put a little bit of a pressure point here, and then in rotation movements, you're going to rotate in circles, clockwise and then anti-clockwise as well. And do the same on the other arm. The next is the trapezius muscle, where we're going to just loosen out the shoulders. And then the opposite direction here. Then with your hand, with the trapezius muscle, you're just going to squeeze up. So these fingers are just going to squeeze up like that. And you can do, depending how much tension you hold in your shoulders, but you could do up to 6 to 8 of these if you're not in a rush. Hopefully you're not. You can give this maybe 20 minutes, or give yourself a half an hour in the evening if you can. Even if you do it in 10 minutes, it's better than nothing. And we'll do the other side. Great. Then you can rotate the shoulders anti-clockwise and clockwise, so you feel nice and loosened up before you start. So the first movement is just to warm up the muscles in the face and get nutrition to the area and blood supply. So what I would recommend you to do is, in circular movements with your finger, you're going to work up the neck. Now, when you're doing this, it's light movements. They're quick enough. It doesn't have to be too fast. But I spend quite a lot of time underneath the chin, because I tend to hold a kind of a pocket there. So I just like spending more time kind of toning up that area. And you can do this 3 times if you wish. And you prep up your skin. Now I'd work up to the face. So like that, you don't have to be as heavy, but just act a little bit faster. So the objective here is to really get the skin on this area moving. Work up the sides, right up to your forehead, and then work the bottom up again. Okay? When you warm up the muscles like that in the face, or the first movement, if I'll go through 5 movements on the face, is going to start here, and then work here, then here, underneath the eyes and forehead. So for the area along here, also if you carry, like I tend to kind of carry it under here, so any kind of muscular movement and drainage in this particular area is very, very good. So you're going to pinch effect with your first finger and your thumb, hold it here, underneath here, and you're going to add a little bit of pressure and just strain out to the side of the face. Now sometimes what I do, some people do this at the end, but it's lovely just to add this in. It's like when you're draining out like this, you're putting a bit of pressure underneath your bone here, and with your knuckle, you're going to put a pressure point on that point. So you're going to drain, pressure point, drain, pressure point, drain, pressure point. With this area here, you're going to work underneath the bone, cheekbone, right out to the edge. So with the pad, so it's not so much your knuckle, it's more this area of your finger here. You can work out to the side. Feels so relaxing. Then with your fingers, and the same point in your finger is here, you're going to do circular movements just over the bone, just under your cheekbone, and circulate right out to the side of your face. 2. You can see my skin getting red now, so the blood circulation is kind of working up. That's what you want. You want to kind of create movement and blood supply in your face. When you get underneath the eye area, it's similar to the chest. It's much gentler. So with your 2 fingers, you're just going to close your eyes and just very gently kind of pulse in and release, and do circular movements under your eye like that, and drain to your temples and put a bit of pressure on your temples. 2. 3. And then what I'd recommend to do is with 2 or 3 fingers, just drain really lightly under your eyes, to your temples. And then pressure point. Now when it comes to the eyebrows, it's normally this fold of skin that kind of tends to loosen as you get older. So with your thumbs, what I would do is just lift your eyebrow and put a bit of pressure underneath the bone with your thumb, and then just do from 4 or 5 points at the end of your eyebrow. So you can kind of feel the skin lift, and then the pressure point just adds to remove any tension in that area as well. And I do all of these 3 times if you can. Then I get my 2 fingers up the top and below the eyebrow, top and below the eyebrow, and then just drain down. So when you're so close to the 3rd eye, you can do rotation movements, like little circular movements in this area. These are really light, clockwise and anti-clockwise. And then I would use your hands to lift the forehead. So what you're going to do, you want to create this kind of movement effect in your forehead. So you would just lift your scalp and then put some pressure points as you're lifted up. So you just get that movement in your scalp. So lift and pressure. This feels so nice. Lift and pressure. Perfect. That's it. So you can rotate back down to your face and never just come off the face. So keep your hands connected and always come off like that. So that's a couple of massage movements that you can try out. I am going to do some yoga movements tomorrow. So try them out, let me know how you get on, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.